Hello, my friend. I'm so happy you stopped by to hang out with me for a bit because I have a Dollarama and a giant tiger haul. Yay! If you're new here, I would love for you to stay and subscribe, become part of the tribe. If you're returning, thank you so much, my awesome friend. You know how much I love having you here with me. So sit back, relax, and let's just bust right into the haul. My friends, I think I'm going to do the giant tiger first. And I got this in the last haul. I bought these at Giant Tiger for $3.48, but they were on sale for $2.97. So I got them again. My husband loves these. And these are the Ritz Bits sandwiches, the peanut butter flavor. You're getting 180 grams for $2.97. Then, my friends, I've hauled these before. These are normally $3.25 at Dollarama. I found these at Giant Tiger on sale for $2.67. And these are the Old Dutch popcorn twists, the salted toffee flavor. And it's a nice big bag, 175 grams. And again, on sale at Giant Tiger for $2.67. You gotta love when it's cheaper than Dollarama. And these are so good. I could like cram these right into my cake hole when I'm eating them. They're so delicious. They just dissolve away and such a nice flavor. Love, love, love them. So pick those up. Yay. Friends, this is adorable. I had to get it. This was $2 at Giant Tiger. Little kitchen towel. Look at the expression. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I thought that was so hilarious, and I picked that up not to use the towel. This is going to go over the sink where I hang towels more for like a decor piece. I don't actually use them. I just thought that expression was adorable and hilarious. And not only that, my friends, it's an anthem for life, basically. Don't sweat the small stuff. And it's so true. Like, how many times do we waste our energy worrying about things we can't control? You know, we're healthy, our family's healthy, we have a roof over our head, we have food to eat. So always keeping a spirit of gratitude and don't sweat the small stuff. And that is just a beautiful reminder of that for $2. Love, love, love that. My gosh, I'm loving Giant Tiger lately. Oh, especially when it's cheaper than Dollarama. And again, this is normally $2.75 at Dollarama, and it's still, I don't know if it was on sale again or it's still on sale, $1.97 at Giant Tiger. Love that. And this is the Steve's Maples Original Canadian Maple Taste Sugar-Free Syrup. And you're getting 250 mils for $1.97. So I picked up another 2 of these because I love this and I use it a lot. Yay! Then, my friends, I got these again. I love these. The price went up. They used to have these at Walmart and Giant Tiger for 97 cents each, and now they're up to $1.18, but I can't contain myself from them because I love them so much. You're looking at sparkling fruit to the lime-flavored sparkling water beverage, 0 calories, and again, that's 502 milliliters for $1.97. Love these. So I picked up a few more of those. Then, my friends, again, cheaper than in Dollarama, Giant Tiger. This is the limited edition Febreze Air Baked Apples. Now, I've hauled this from Dollarama before. It's a lovely, beautiful smell, especially for the fall, winter. And this was $3.97 at Giant Tiger. Yay! So picked another one of these up. I think I'll put that in the office because I have the other one at home. Love that smell. And more wipes, my friends. This is a great deal at Giant Tiger. And these are Giant Value disinfecting wipes. Last time I hauled the fresh scent. So this time I got the lemon scent, and you're getting 75 wipes for $3.97, which is great. At Dollarama, there are $5 for 75 wipes. So yay, these are so perfect and convenient for, you know, cleaning up little messes or just cleaning in general. Awesome, awesome. Then, my friends, this is Gold Label Smokehouse Applewood Smoked Bacon. You're getting 375 grams for $3.97. Now that's a great price. Has anyone else noticed that the price of bacon in the last couple of years has like skyrocketed along with the price of everything else? But sometimes bacon's like $7 or $8, so $3.97 for that. Great deal there from Giant Tiger. Yay! Then, my friends, I also picked this up. This is a Scotsburn cottage cheese, 2% cottage cheese. This was $4.99. So anything like $5 or less is a good deal for cottage cheese. So yeah, pick that up for $4.99. Is that all the Giant Tiger stuff? I think it is. So right in the middle of the haul, just this random one thing I got from Value Village. This is a set of 2 pillowcases. They're nice, big, long pillowcases. They're the queen size. So these were $4.99, and if you donate, you get a 20% off coupon, and I used that, so they were actually $3.99. So with tax, came to $4.55, which is a great deal for a pair of pillowcases. I mean, there's nothing really awesome about the color of these or the style. I just love the material. They're that nice, soft cotton flannel that I love so much. And $4.99 for a set of pillowcases is great. Giant Tiger, sorry. Value Village, I know sometimes it's a total ripoff and it can be annoying when you go in there and you see things and you're like, really though? Like this was donated and you're charging this? For example, I saw this awesome sign. I was so excited. It said Lake Life and it was really pretty and quite big. And I look at the price and it's $24.99. Now that's it's a sign, but still that was donated, and $24.99 for something somebody donated, like that's like way overpriced, and I could not bring myself to buy it even though I really liked it. So you definitely have to be careful with Value Village, but it's great for pillowcases. It can be good for earrings too. So I still go in there and have a look. It's fun to look, right? And we recently went from standard pillowcases to queen, so you need a bigger case. There's nothing worse than trying to cram a pillow that's too big into a smaller pillowcase, because it feels like the pillow is bucking your head off it all night long, and it drives me nuts. So yeah, pick those up for $4.99, and with this coupon, they were $3.99. Yay! So my friends, this is from Giant Tiger too. This is good old Hawkins Cheesies. It's a multi-pack. It's got its individually packages in there. And it's 420 grams altogether. I'm not sure how many packages it is inside. But my friend who I work with in the office loves Hawkins Cheesies. She absolutely loves them. They're her favorite, and her birthday is the end of this month, so I thought that would be a cute little thing to add to her birthday gift. And these were on sale at Giant Tiger for $5.77. So pick those up for her. Now, my friends, now we are on to the Dollarama stuff. Geez, Giant Tiger, Value Village, Dollarama, let's try to keep this straight. Now, my friends, you know me and my soaps. I have 4 sinks in the office, so it's always a good excuse to be buying soaps. And I just loved the packaging on this. This is by Baylis and Harding. It's called Royale Garden Limited Edition Rose, Poppy, and Vanilla Luxury Hand Soap. Now, I just loved the packaging on that. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And when I get a soap that I really like the packaging on, and oh, it's made in the UK. Look at that. Nice. Awesome. I will refill it and use it again. I smelt it. The smell's all right. Like nothing, nothing to write home about, but I absolutely loved that packaging. So I will definitely save that soap dispenser and refill that. And that was $4 at Dollarama. So nice. So pretty, I thought. The little butterflies and the flowers. Nice. So my friends, here we have, I've hauled these before. They're great. These are by D Organic. You're looking at chia seeds, 160 grams for $1.75. Oh, more Hello Kitty stuff. And this has been floating around in Dollarama for a while now. I've seen this so many times, and I think I've mentioned before, my sister loves Hello Kitty, so I'm collecting like basically some Hello Kitty stuff to make her like a Hello Kitty themed part of her Christmas gift. And this was $5. It's actually a lunch bag, so it's in the kitchen section. And I even joked to her, I said, there's a really cute Hello Kitty lunch bag. If you were like in grade 3 or 4, I'd totally be buying this for you. But you know what? I was thinking outside the box. I'm like, this would make a perfect little cosmetic bag or just a way to organize something else in a drawer or whatever. I just thought that was so cute. So I did end up buying it after much humming and hawing and looking at it. Again, that was $5. And that's an insulated lunch bag, but of course you could use that for anything you wanted to. Yay, I thought that was so cute. Little Hello Kitty with the phone. Adorable. $5. Then, my friends, Dollarama is the best place to get sunglasses. And I always buy my sunglasses at Dollarama. These were $1.25. I just loved the color. I loved the fit. They're very lightweight, nice and thin. They don't put any sort of compression. Let's get rid of this doohickey thing. So again, they're $1.25. They don't squish my head. They were just such an awesome fit on me. Aren't those amazing? $1.25. That way, if you sit on them or you lose them, no big deal. Easy to replace, cheap, and yeah, great fit. I absolutely love these. Yay! Then, my friends, I've hauled this before. This is for my husband. I don't eat this. I can't eat this. I think I've told you before, I'm gluten-free. I have to be gluten-free or my guts go nuts. Like, it's so not worth it. This is Paris pate, deviled ham with natural smoked flavor. And sometimes he'll make a sandwich out of this, and I affectionately call that the cat food sandwich because this looks and kind of smells like cat food. So to each his own. This was $1.75, Dollarama. He likes it, so whatever. Pick that up for him. Then, my friends, last time I think I got the mangoes, so this time I thought I'd get the freeze-dried apples. And this is a great snack, $1.25. These are by Fruit Tropic, all natural freeze-dried apples. And the only ingredient in them is apples. So great little snack, 20 grams for $1.25. Love them. Another great snack, the price has creeped up a little bit on these. They used to be $2. They're now $2.25. And we're looking at Del Alba macadamia nuts, salted macadamia nuts, 40 grams for $2.25. And again, the only ingredients in these are roasted macadamia nuts and salt. So great. And macadamia nuts, if you're familiar with buying nuts, they're probably one of the most expensive nut there is, or close to it. They're very expensive. So $2.25 for, a snack of these, not so bad a deal. Great. Love them. I've been buying them since the beginning of time. And of course, there had to be a candle in the haul. You know I love vanilla. This is a Watson's Candles, just vanilla. And let's take the little top off it. Scented candle. Come off. There we go. Nice warm vanilla smell. And I love the translucent glass because it casts such a nice, beautiful, cozy light when it's lit. And that was $3 for that. And that is a 22-hour burning candle. I love candles. I burn them all the time. They just create such a nice, cozy glow and ambience. I just love the vibe of them. Actually, there's a couple more, so let's get the candles out of the way. This name made me laugh. My husband was in Dollarama with me. This is a Watson's candle, and it's called Smitten. And anyways, I showed it to him, and I gussied right up to him and, was raising my eyebrows, be like, look at the name on this. Jokingly, right? And then I smelled it, and I'm like, this smells amazing. I wish you could... if this was a perfume, I'd be dosing myself in this out of control. And that is $2.50 for a 9-hour burning candle. It's got the little gold lid on it. And, these are great with the lid. I like these because sometimes if you go to a hotel and you want to bring a candle just to cozy things up a little bit, these are great because you can just put the lid on it afterwards. And perfect for travel. It's cute little guy for $2.50. Yay! One more candle. I have hauled this before, And I keep my candles in like a cupboard. And I opened the cupboard, and I guess I'd, you know, stacked them wrong or whatever, because one came out, there was a mighty crash, and it smashed on the floor. And that was a Watson's candle called Harvest Moon. On this harvest moon, does anyone else, when you're singing a song, all of a sudden like an imaginary guitar bursts forth and you have to strum it, whether there's a guitar in the song or not? Yeah, that's me. So this is Watson's candle, Harvest Moon. It's a 16-hour burning candle, and that's just $1.50 for that one. It's got the cute little mason jar lid. Love that color for fall, nice and cozy. And I love the smell of this, and I never got to burn it because the other one smashed, and I hadn't seen it for a while. I hadn't seen that for a while, so I was super happy to pick that up. Then, my friends, you know, I've been buying, one of my friends loves pink stuff. Everything she puts on her Christmas tree is pink, so I could not resist this. It's just 4 ornaments for $1.75. These are from the Christmas section at Dollarama. Just cute little blingy assortment of ornaments. Nice. And they've got the little silver ties included with them to hang up. Love those. I know she'll love them. She loves pink and she loves blingy stuff. So look at that. I love it. Love it. $1.75. And then I saw this, and I had to get this for her too. I thought this would look so cute on her pink tree. Well, it's not a pink tree, but all the ornaments on it are pink. How adorable is this? This again from the Christmas section. Ornament, $1.75. Look at it. It's a blingy pink donut. How cute is that? Love it. The other side's gold bling. Isn't that cute? Love that for $1.75. I know she's going to love that. Love, love, love that. Because she's also an awesome baker. So I thought the donut would be too perfect for her. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. So I'm super excited. When I see her next, I will be giving her that. Then, my friends, just a new deck of playing cards. Me and my husband love to play cards. And after a while, you know, the deck gets kind of, just the cards are, yeah, it's time for a new one. So these are the Victoria coated playing cards, the large print, sorry, for $1.25. Yeah, and they have blue ones and they have red ones. So usually when I buy them, I try to alternate back and forth between the two colors. Then, my friends, I've hauled this before, and this is the dollar. This is the G0 Gatorade Watermelon Splash. I will probably leave these. I hauled these a lot lately, so I'll probably leave them out of the haul because I pretty much get them every time I go into Dollarama. They're just a perfect little size. I like the 355 milliliters. It's perfect size to just drink before I go to the gym. Love it. Love that flavor. Yeah, so pick that up for $1. And you know what's funny, my friends? Watermelon, like actual watermelon, I don't like it at all. Like, no, don't like you. But anything watermelon flavored, love it. How does that make sense? It's like my husband. Well, and me too. I don't like dill pickles, and neither does my husband. But he loves like dill pickle chips or like anything flavored with dill pickle. So go figure. Who knew? My friends, I've hauled this before. I keep buying the same color because I love it. And this is the Palmolive dish soap, essential clean grapefruit pomegranate scent. You're getting 739 milliliters, and that is $2.75. So picked another one of those up. Every time I get near the bottom, I like to make sure I have backup. So yeah, because we live in the woods, and it's not just easy to like necessarily run to the store when you run out of things. So I always like to have a backup. Then, my friends, these were, I didn't write the price. Oh, yeah, $1.75. These are You Pick cranberries. It says they're soft, dried delight, and they are good. You're getting 150 grams for $1.75. So pick those up. And you know me and my napkins. Now, I don't save napkins for special occasions or people coming over. Me and my husband are the special occasion. Usually it's 90% of the time it's just the two of us, and we use these nice napkins at every meal. I love them. And last time I hauled ones with little deers on them and they were pink. Well, I saw these and I couldn't resist. Look at the deer and the little freckle fawn with the little spots. Adorableness. And you're getting 16 luncheon napkins for $1.75. I thought those were so cute. The little deer. We have lots of deer around our property this year, like more so than I've ever seen before. And they're so beautiful to watch, and they don't seem to like run away. Like they're not skittish and scared, and it's just such a delight and a treat to watch them. Then, my friends, I saw these from the Christmas, these are both from the Christmas section, these napkins. I thought these were so cute. These are 3-ply napkins. You're getting 32 of them for $3. Look at the little packaging. I love the plaid at the bottom. You guys know I love plaid. And with the sleigh and the snowflakes and the sack. Isn't that so cute? Loved them. Thought those are so pretty for Christmas. And again, 32 napkins for $3. So, my friends, that is the end of my haul. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for the haul. You guys are so kind to me, whether it's your comments or your company, a hype on my video. And my friends, those hypes have been helping. You're amazing. There's something called the Top 100, and I made it up to 53. I don't know how they organize it or how they divide the different groups of people and how they determine the top 100, but that just made my heart sing when I saw that, and it's all thanks to you. You're just amazing. You're my peeps, you're my tribe, and I love you. I hope you have the best day ever, and I wish you peace, health, and happiness wherever you are. Take care, my awesome friend. You are loved.